Yo, shout out to everybody that's tuned in, rocking with the motherfucking best. You already know what it is. You ain't know I was gonna go live. I ain't know I was gonna go live. But this is how I be doing it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I roll off moods. You know what I'm saying? And I guess you could say today I'm in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pull that mic closer to you, brother. Yeah, that's good enough. I can hear you. Mic check.
Mic check,
oh yeah, check. In the building, man. The building, man. For the people that's on my live, let everybody know whose voice are we hearing.
You hearing the Tank Dog.
Tank Dog in the building with me, man. You know what I'm saying? First of all, man, what y'all don't know is dude been up in here for the last couple of hours just chopping it up with me, just kicking it with me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, your attributes went up today, Tank. Hey, that's something I always tell people, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying when I say your attributes went up?
Almost definitely.
Okay, all right. See, I ain't got to explain that to you then.
No.
You know, some creative player shit, nigga, attributes just went up and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's definitely, man, honor and a privilege to have you in the building for the first time. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You pulled up on me, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, when I flew down from the D, I made sure that I was coming here. I made sure I was going to check out Sound Tooth Nation.
For sure.
My boy, Moe DaVon. For
sure. Now, you and the wife, y'all left Detroit. Y'all went to Arizona. Now you back in Detroit. How you like this weather so far?
Compared to the AZ, it's gloomy. Yeah. In the AZ, you walk straight into sunshine.
Right. Hey, man, and I've been being pulled to Arizona too, man. Look like that might be one of the directions I go, even if it's nothing but business that I go down there for. And hopefully I become this type of person that got to go from state to state. You know what I'm saying? I would love to live that life. You know what I'm saying?
And it's cool, especially me being from the D, and and people telling me what I can't start, what I can't do, and I do it. I remember once upon a time, didn't nobody know who the hell Tank Dog was, and a whole lot of people still don't know who Tank Dog is, but there's a lot of people that know who Tank is.
Hey, the one thing I can say about you, Tank, is you are consistent. And that's the number one thing we got to be in this profession, is consistent. Like, once upon a time, you and wifey was doing the After Dark thing. And then, I ain't saw y'all on the video, but every day you post that question of the day. You got a question of the day for the day?
Let's see. I know I come up with them hot topics right off the dome. I come up with them hot topics.
And you like me to a point, you never know which one gonna snag. Like, which one is gonna, eat everybody up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones that I usually gravitate towards on my page, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially if I talk about it on the station.
Yeah. So, I'm just coming straight off the dome. How would you feel if your mate came to you and said, I want us to have an open relationship? I want us to add somebody to the mix.
Hi, Kyra.
What would you say?
Open relationship in 2021. I'm with it. I mean, just don't lie to me. Tell me the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we talk a lot about the poly and all that kind. I'm with it. Let's do it.
Now, the biggest thing is, I'm cool with it as long as you get
in the box.
Both of you are down with it. You got to make sure that the other person is down with it, that they're comfortable, and they're for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, the one thing you can't be in them type of situations is jealous.
Correct.
You can't have a jealous bone in an open relationship.
Can't.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you like my one friend and she work a whole hell of a lot. She works so much and oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She gotta be open-minded, shouldn't she be?
Right. Right. Definitely.
Hey, this today, I'm gonna talk with Tank. We going in today, you know what I'm saying? But I also got $100 bet on the flow right now. You know what I'm saying? I got $100 bet on the flow right now that I got this song that I'm finna play this song. I'm gonna tell you who it is later, but I got $100. Ain't none of y'all got a song harder than this song right now. Take my bet.
That song was pretty.
You know what I'm saying?
That song was pretty hard.
I got a bet. At Sean Bell, I got a bet. Ain't nobody got a song harder than this one right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you who it is later, man. Y'all keep it locked for a minute. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all tuned into the #1 show, #1 station in the world, SoundTube Nation. Moe DaVon with the boy Big Tank Dog in the building.
Yeah.
Don't go nowhere.
Ghosted last night, red carpet event. I was hosted. They probably watching, counting my pockets, watching what I gross. My chain stick, but my watch just the grossest one. The bread, that's my grocery list. When them lights come out the gate, that's the motion pick. Who was close, they got a ghost, but they supposed to switch. I'm up to the top, I'm no toast now. Kill this nigga, all let him live. My other nigga on the bar, saying these pussy niggas looking at me like I'm on this bitch. Yeah, but niggas dead, dog. If they hop back on the dick, now I look at them like they know the hit. So we coexist, I must fell off, that's all I heard. Niggas must be smoking dick. Location on, bitch, I'm still in my bag. Posting pics, I told them go. They was killing my swag, took it up my drip, they said my dog. Had a price tag, got dog in this shit. Niggas fucking relentless, must have thought we was rookies. We was up in hoodies, look deep in the eye, called him a pussy. Called him baby nuts, put him in his mouth, but they should be shooting. Oh please, I'm a real low G, Stanley took it. Niggas hate me, but they baby mamas think I'm cool as fuck. Nigga, you goofy. I'm swimming in money like Scoops with Duck. They say I do the most, I feel like these niggas don't do enough. You was posting subliminals, my goals was shooting up. I moved up, solid dog off the phone, calling up like a food truck. Shoes up, puppet, while you reaching for your phone, calling rooms up. I just turned 40, ain't in the fucking mood. I'm not fucking with niggas, we don't lose touch. I need my screws tighten with the new Titans. Short yellow school bus, push screw. Pay me or I drop you to your knees. Watching out for thugs, the ones that gon' test you gon' be clean. Put you on, I'll put you on the shirt, put you in the dirt, put you on the news, you put me in the verse, we put in work. They put me in this position to fuck with them, I feel for them. You OG Bobby Johnson, I'm Ray Ray, I'm still falling. First shot, baby, like I had lips. Hey daddy, hot baby daddy, y'all my grandkids, that's big. 24 minutes before we land, on the man. All these bitch niggas cap, I'm on your end. I was the baby dog every time I get a chance. Fucking with that white girl got me caught up. Had to get out of here, this movie. I'm supposed to be unruly, I put a I think out, I want to be DMX, you got the mix out. $100K in my neck, I put the stick out. Nigga came out the blue, this shit we been about. Who's the fool with the defense? Versace triple limousine. Down in your shit, my nigga don't give me big. I get boogie out this bitch before them bitches from my friends. Back in 1996, bring out my shit, put that on bricks with this shit. The biggest bitch, how you think?
Hot shit on a Friday. Hot shit on a Friday. I appreciate that. Coming from my guy, I ain't gonna tell you who until one of you niggas step up and take that bet. You know what I'm saying? Step up and take that bet, and I'll let you hear it first. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's Friday. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna talk some shit with a Big Tank Dog, and we're gonna let y'all hear some exclusives, man. Big shout out to my bro, Moe Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? We got the project dropping real soon. It's going to be, his name is Moe Hendrix. My name is Moe DaVon. It's going to be called Moe Hendrix. The project.
Moe Hendrix.
Coming real soon. Off the project, Moe Hendrix, you know what I'm saying? Sean Bell, what's up?
Yeah.
Shit, Kyrie said you can open the front door. Fuck that.
Shot the chest and told the young man breathe again. These are shady, they just shady, they know what we living in. Everybody got it out, oh Lord, let me in heaven. I swing the make the shot because I think he was living in. The paramedic shot the chest and told the young man breathe again. These are shady, they just shady, they know what we living in. Everybody got it out, oh Lord, let me in heaven. I done seen a half a century, I decided no. Everybody gotta die, but some die harder though. I done met men who thought they couldn't be touched. Yes, man, an untouchable guy get his head bust. It's like living is serious every day, losing hitters. I knew a nigga named Quincy was into shooting niggas. It's a nigga like this and everybody know him. Type of nigga to get poppin', you be like good for him. No home training, man, I swear to God, I hate you haters. One man with a fuck come from every race you niggas. Sometimes you gotta show a nigga how you living, though. Just do what you gotta do without giving up. Real niggas coming up, fake niggas hate to see. Shot my nigga in the head, left him in the vacancy. Raised in Detroit, fixed the gun, leave him for that. All I know is that I got a line, you better not cross that. I seen him make the shot because I think he was living in a paramedic shot the chest and told the young man breathe again. These are shady, they just shady, they know who we living in. Everybody got it out, hold on, let me in heaven. I seen him make the shot because I think he was living in a paramedic shot the chest and told the young man breathe again. These are shady, they just shady, they know what we living in. Everybody got it out, hold on, let me in heaven then. Keep your head on the swivel, niggas is skating on you. Shouldn't have to die from a nigga cause he was hating on you. If he lived and died, niggas is pitiful. I wouldn't have to fuck niggas up for being so disrespectful. Criminal like crying. Niggas love dying. Niggas hate living. Niggas ain't forgiving. I apologize if I did something to you that simple. Ain't never been the type to wanna see you bleed like a bottle. Fuck nigga talk too much, run in the truck, where running at. Fucked up how they shot Quan. He ain't coming back. Man, I really hate to show you what that 40 cal do. I hate being in the same place with a nigga life with no value. I seen him make this shot because I think he was living in a paramedic shot the chest and told the young man breathe again. These are shady, they just shady, they know who we living in. Everybody got it down, hold on, let me in heaven. I seen my nigga shot because I think he was living in a paramedic shot the chest and told the young man breathe again. These are shady, they just shady, they know what we living in. Everybody got it down, hold on, let me in heaven then.
Everybody got a down, Lord, let me in heaven then. Hey, keep your head on the swivel because niggas is hating on you. You shouldn't have to die though. You shouldn't have to die because a nigga that's hating on you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You should not have to die because a nigga is envious of you, or what you do and who you are or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be a reason that causes you to die. You know what I'm saying? I love that song, man. Shout out to Moe Hendrix, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. This guy right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Tank Dawg is in here. He come from Detroit, but you know what I'm saying? He been all over America too, but currently he's living in Arizona, and we're currently trying to build up the Arizona hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Which you know, I got people that's trying to pull me there. It's starting to sound good, man, because I'm tired of the winning. Hey, this right here is Vanilla Skies, you know what I'm saying? It's my guy, Sean Bell, my man Dang, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Oh yeah, by the way, I heard you say you was up to 100,000 views in a month. Salute, my nigga.
Nick Fly, no swipe, my young dog got a scam life. I told him like, show you right, turn down the lights, that's too much ice. Ice, baby, big form, go crazy. All these lights, my baby. TNT and 80, whipping up for a photo shoot. Alpina wearing winter boost. Bad bitch like, oh, you cute. Play it off like, oh, shoot. Rolling, wet, Audemars, Metcon, Cartier, set, plotting on that. Ooh, Prezi on the way too. Might vacate the state. So dang, let's move.
Come on then.
Heard Houston going up. Vegas been going nuts. ATL still dope. Louisiana fuck with us. Back home to the D, where we always be. Make it here, make it anywhere. Make it here, make it anywhere. Big body, kiss a pussy off one time. Bless me with that slick talk, or you can meet my Glock 9. With a clutch mine, make up mine. Okay, it's a tough guy. Say hello to my little friend, get a flat shot before lunchtime. Take the what and left the what? So like a pussy one. Tell them to check the score. We want the leaderboard. We don't even need a gap.
No.
We will take care of the score.
After we get what we want.
Bitch, you can find the door. I got the dogs in it. You have a crew full of dabba-door. Me keep a truth behind the door. Put it on the dining room table. Bones all over the kitchen floor. Trim it up, back it up in the door. When it come fast like a virgin. What do you know is for certain? Me see if I ever determine. We need a husband and a private lift. You need a course to open the kid. The simplest way just to take the min. Steamwork, stop on me to the plate. Shot, you see them on imitate. Pussy we move like some heavy weight. But done with the move, let's take the steer.
What you think of that one, man?
I think that was dope.
Yeah, it's my man Sean, the producer, man, and Dang, man. Man, you know what, man? Detroit is actually doing some wonderful things in the music culture, period. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from a historic standpoint to a point I've seen them all come and go, from the Detroit's Most Wanted to the, you know what I'm saying, all of them. You know, all of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, when Big Sean first came out, he was like a lot of people's favorites, like top 5. I don't think he on a lot of people's top 5s no more.
Nah, he's
like he's still here, but he
fell off. You know,
he fell off.
He's not hungry no more. You know,
maybe that's what it is.
He ain't got that hunger.
Now I heard that one he did do with Nipsey. I like the song, but yeah. Why is it that? Why is it that when they hungry they go so hard? They say some of the damnedest things, and then when they get a little something, they just. Why is it that it changed you?
Well, the biggest difference is that, you know, once you get the taste of the limelight, you don't focus and understand the game, the grind. Like,
it just seemed like it would make me talk about more. It seemed like my conversation to be more deeper.
They got to get that hunger like Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith had that hunger that just didn't go away. You know, they got to take it from one level to another level to even another level, because he took it to ultimately quite a few levels. He was always finding something to be hungry for. You know,
right
here, all they hungry for is, I made it out the D. You know, I made it off the streets.
But that's clearly not enough.
No, it's not enough.
When you're trying to like build a business, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want to be, you know, large, you want to be famous and all that, but more than anything, you want to be financially established for life, right?
Right.
You know, ultimately, I'm thinking that's like the number one goal, is to be financially stable for life.
And what we talked about earlier, what I told you, is that most people want to be successful. They want to be rich. They don't want to be wealthy. They don't think about wealth. Right. Wealth and being rich are two different things, two different entities.
Right.
Wealth, my children's children are going to not have to worry about nothing at all.
Period.
Whereas rich, it's kind of just me. And maybe my siblings, and then they might spin it up and it's gone.
Right. Rich should get you wealthy.
Right. But you got to have a mindset that, okay, I'm rich. Okay, let me amp it up, and I want to be wealthy.
For sure. Hey, so what's been going on with you got a record label?
Mm-hmm. Lifetime Distribution Entertainment.
And do you find it harder to like deal with artists nowadays? Cause you an OG like me, you know what I'm saying? Do you find it harder to deal with artists like far as like recruiting them and stuff like that? Like what do you look for nowadays?
Well, the biggest thing is I look for the talent, and then once you have the talent, then I need to find out if you got the drive, and then once you got that drive, then I need to know, what's your next steps, where do you see yourself, what do you want,
Right.
And once I find those out, and in this day and age, everybody wants to be successful before they are.
Sean Bell said, I think it depends on your goals. You want to be the greatest rapper in the world, or you want to make money?
Why not both? Why does it have to be one? It shouldn't be one. It should be both.
You know what? People don't. The greatest rapper in the world, the nigga that can rap his ass off, and everybody don't nobody care about the rapper no more. Is that fair to say, y'all? Don't nobody care about the rapper no more. Like the nigga that's really good with his words, his wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really care about that guy no more.
They do and they don't. Nowadays they don't understand.
What's up, bro?
They don't understand what it takes to be that guy.
Right.
And for other people to want you to be that guy or want to see you succeed in life, it's my biggest thing is that we don't help one another. We don't look. See, if I make it, my whole crew that's been around me, we all gonna make it. Even if I don't know you and you come up to me and say, "How did you do it? You got a minute?" We gonna sit down and I'm gonna teach you how you made it. And if I teach you, you got to go out there and you got to teach somebody else.
That's the thing. Ain't nobody teaching nobody nothing no more. Ain't nobody saying. First of all, don't nobody want to learn from you no more. Like people like I can do it on my own.
Right. I know what
I'd rather go to YouTube and learn it. You know what I'm saying? Than to get some schooling from Big Tank Dog. You know what I'm saying? Tank think he know it all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Sean Bell said, personally, I want to be the greatest. The greatest. I want my money. He said, I want to be the greatest. I want my money so I can build generational wealth. Of course. I mean, ain't that what we all want?
We all want that. No, I ain't gonna say we all. Most of us want that and understand that. But the thing is being focused enough to understand enough to want enough.
Hey, Blue Ivory ain't ever gonna worry about anything.
Nope.
Anything. She's not gonna worry about anything. Talking about Jay-Z daughter, Beyonce daughter. Mm-hmm. What's she gonna worry about? What's her biggest worry? That's generational wealth right there.
Right.
I listen to Dame Dash a lot too, talk about generational wealth and how he feel like he broke the curse. You know what I'm saying? He feel like he broke the curse of because ultimately that's what we got to do. We got to break the curse. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's hard enough by itself, though.
It is. But you have to understand what you want. You got to understand the people that you're going to influence to bring them out with you.
Hey, bro,
it's not just about you.
So, bro, are you saying, he said YouTube gives you the basics. So are you saying you would rather listen to YouTube than to listen to somebody that you're close to or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I found out that, you know what I'm saying, most people are going to YouTube for everything nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
And I go to YouTube to build myself and to build my brand. I don't go to YouTube to learn, you know. And keeping it real, you know, I come from the D. I went to the AZ and started something, and then I had to come home and learn some things from Moe DaVon. I learned some things from Nitso. I learned some things.
Shout out to
from
Nitso,
Pep.
man.
I learned some things from Pep. You know,
Shout out to Pep.
Yeah.
You need to connect with Sean Bell too, man. He connected. He connected with Pep. All of us family or whatever. But that's another one of them you probably don't know.
And I learned from a lot of people from Core Radio.
Yeah.
You know, and I built it all within myself, and it made me who I am, and I became a bigger brand.
Do you think? Not that I want to be larger, but I want to be more financially stable. But do you think I can make an impact in Arizona with what I'm doing here in Detroit?
Definitely. This is why, and I'm gonna put it out there. Me and Moe DaVon, we're getting ready to get this.
Facts.
I'm telling you all, you better get on board, because if you don't, you're gonna get lost. I'm saying it right now and right here. We getting ready to do something. You know, and it was meant for me. You know, I'm here because I lost a family member, but also something else brought me here.
Right.
And I'm gonna listen to that. I always listen, and that's just the man upstairs. I'm a true believer of the man upstairs.
Uh-huh.
The man upstairs give you the knowledge and puts you in a space and puts the seed out there, and it's up to you to water that seed.
Absolutely.
And make it grow.
Absolutely.
And I'm watering the seed right here. I'm getting ready to make it grow with 2 seeds.
Right.
And watch this blow up.
And I appreciate it too, because the energy that you brought in the building with you. But I told you before, I'm being pulled. Like, people are saying, Moe, get up out of there. Come here. Come there. So now I'm just trying to figure out where. Who needs this the most? See, understand this. I feel like the audience in Detroit is just that. Like, okay, I'm playing y'all music, and it'll benefit wherever I go. If I go to Arizona got an established audience. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to TV. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a lot of TV things now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money make you forget where you come from. Bro, these people be miserable. I can't, man. A lot of money make you forget where you come. I can't understand that I guess I haven't had enough money.
Yeah. Now, I'm the type of person, I don't brag on anything that I have, but I'm in a nice situation. And I'm the same dude that I've always been. And anybody that knows me, to anybody that's met me, they can say that Tank Dawg is that same motherfucker no matter where he go or what he's doing. And I just been that way. And
I like to think I would be the same person too with a lot of money too. I think I would be even more generous. You know what I'm saying?
And I never hide it. You know, I'm a Negro that been to the joint.
Right.
The joint hasn't stopped me from doing nothing.
Right.
With going to the joint, I work at hospitals.
Right.
I've been to the military.
They say life is what you make it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Life is what you make it. And shout out to all my dogs that went to prison. I mean, I remember at a point in my life where going to prison was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now, 10, 15, 20 years later, a lot of my dogs that came home, it's like, wow, you actually can do a 20 bid and come home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And most of my niggas that I know done that, they came home, they on their feet, they doing good. You know what I'm saying? You can't even really tell that they been gone. Somebody asks, who is that? You know what I'm saying? It's Big Tank Dawg in the building.
Big Tank Dawg in the building. And it's been 32 years. It's been 32. I went once, and that was it.
32 years ago.
32 years ago.
That's dope. That's dope. And clearly, that slap on the wrist was all you needed.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I came from a pretty established family, and when I met somebody from the streets, and then I felt my family was kind of hiding the street life from me, and I think it helped me, because if I didn't have the street life in me, then I could be got, because I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And after that street life kind of well-rounded me enough to where a person can't get me, because I'm street savvy as well as business life savvy. So help me. I ain't saying to go out there and get in the streets and do some wrong to be well-rounded. You know, I'm just saying it's people out there. If you're from the streets, you've been in the streets, you made some mistakes, you can turn that around, get business savvy, and be well-rounded.
I'm on your page. Somebody go to your page. Because you usually be asking all the questions, but I don't recollect that you answer them. You don't answer.
I do answer some. I do answer some. You know, like I said, I put almost 10 posts in a day. 8 to 10 posts usually I post a day, 5 days a week. Usually the weekend I take a break.
Now, like me, do you just be sporadic with it, or? And I say like me because a lot of people be like, man, when you be coming up with this? And just think about it, you know what I'm saying? Or is it some stuff that you saw?
It comes from some stuff that I've seen. It also comes with stuff. It's to a point now that people tell me stories,
right?
And
Translate
I formulate it. And, you know, they
That's
put in
what I'm
one word,
talking
and
about.
I formulate it, and I put it out there. So it's a lot. I come up with it, or I see something. Sometimes I bump the street. I look in the street and I see something. I like, oh, or I hear something. I'll be sitting, and I hear something. Oh man, that's a good one. All right, let me put that out there. You know, and I take from my boy Bernard. You know.
Oh my God! I should have had him pull up.
You know, I be touching souls sometimes.
Right. Bernard don't be touching no souls. I think you do. You don't be touching no souls though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, me and Bernard stay at it.
Yeah, and we always that's and you know, because I give him some credit on some of the things that how I am now as far as radio talk.
Okay.
Or doing the topics that I do, because we used to do a show and we vibe great, and we would go back and forth at each other as well. But at some point in time, you know, he knew it too, and he felt it. You know, it was time for Tank to move on. You know, but because Tank was always Tank, but Core seen me and asked me to come down, and I was like, and I came down, and then it was.
I'm looking at the girl kiss the guy with the shoe on the shoes. I'm trying to think what is the topic? Facts are facts. Friends are not a favor. Never beg for. Never beg anyone to accept you into their life. If you beg them to come, you will always have to beg them to stay. Anything acquired through begging will require begging to maintain. I never met nobody begging for friendship.
You have a lot of people that beg and want a friendship. They might not come out and say it, but sometimes you can see it in their demeanor and how they act. Sometimes that they just begging for that friendship. that they need and that they're looking for.
Hey, so I'm on his page right now, and I'm reading some of these crazy questions. Is there anything wrong with a woman carrying condoms in her purse? Is there anything wrong with your woman carrying condoms in her purse? I mean, absolutely. The fuck is you carrying condoms?
Why you carrying condoms?
We don't use those. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess if you use them, ain't nothing wrong with it, right?
Right. You know, my thing is, if you're single, it's cool. I can understand you keeping yourself safe, and if you out there in those streets. But if you got a man, or you just starting with a man, then why would you need the condom?
Okay, so I'm asking you. You've been married a long time, 19 years, man. What would happen if your mate called you the wrong name during sex?
We've been together 19 years. You know, and she called me the wrong name during sex. We're going to have some problems. But we've been married so long that I can't let her go. So what I'm going to say is that I'm going to come down the stairs and I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, bitch, I owe you one.
Hey, Swooter. Shout out to Swooter's my sister in the building. Well, you've been married for so long. What would happen if your mate called you the wrong name during sex?
Okay, like this. I probably will react and everything, but it's depending of, you know what I'm saying? Cause like he called me nicknames, and some all the names I can't remember. So if you saying like, hey, a water or some little shit like that, or you call me an ex. Like if he call me Tierra now, oh yeah, we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight. Dance. We're gonna dance.
What would you do if your mate called you the wrong name during sex?
Think it was a game.
This nigga get on stupid, man.
Might turn me on.
Might turn you
Live out your
on. This
fantasy.
nigga's so stupid, dog.
I mean, if she get to calling me, what's my man name? What's his name? Denzel.
Okay,
I'm
ladies.
rolling with it.
Okay, ladies. Name one way to keep a man that doesn't involve sex, money, and food.
Is that a trick question?
Repeat that for
Who
me.
said they're trying to keep a man?
I can repeat
Ladies, name one way to keep a man that doesn't involve sex, money, and food.
Blackmail.
Blackmail.
Oh, I got it. Weed.
Go keep us? You gonna keep me?
You know,
I mean, I might come blow one with you every other day or something like
No, I
that.
got the weed. I got the crowd. I got the good shit.
Yeah, so I might come blow with him. I might come blow, but I don't know about keep.
Because if like
you
that, I
think
said
you
food.
gonna keep me involved because you blow weed?
What, playing Scrabble? What we gonna do?
You say sex, money, and food.
See, what I be looking for is
Sister
communication.
Sister him.
Huh?
Honesty.
I'll be looking for
Forgot about
communication,
that. Forgot about that.
respect.
Honesty.
Jokes.
Say right, we forgot how to conversate, huh?
Yeah.
A good conversation, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
right,
that's
exactly.
Just laughing.
Shout out to Too Low. I'm gonna ask one more, man. Shout out to Ghetto in here about to get ready for his Goodwood shirt show with his Goodwood shirt. You know what I'm saying? Phone is sick today. Phone is sick today. You was in Texas. What is your excuse? I can't come to work because was it supposed to be I can't?
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah, I can't come to work because that's supposed to be text message, so fuck that one. Why do people need to be caught at something rather than being upfront?
Because that's the whole thrill for most people. It is. You notice that's the
thrill.
most thrill. That's the thrill for most people. The thrill of, oh, we might get caught. Like that's why people sneak instead of being up front.
Do people want to get caught? You want to get caught?
No, but it's that whole adrenaline rush thinking, I might get caught. That's from a child. You can ask daddy, can I have 2 cookies instead of 1? He say, yeah, you clean your room. Fuck it, go ahead.
But the biggest one is that you going over to your girl house while the parents are stepping out. And you want to get out and get some sex, but you don't want to get caught. So it's a thrill of it.
When you
Right.
could
Not
just
get
went to a
caught.
room and went somewhere where you ain't got to sneak.
Right.
But it's the thrill of that sneaking. Cheating is the thrill of sneaking because after you really cheat once, you don't want to hit that pussy no more.
No.
Most of the time.
Not unless she got some good
Unless
pussy.
it's your
But
baby
even
mama.
if she has some
Not
good,
unless,
that's not sneaky.
not unless she got some good
Even if
pussy.
she got
It
some
is
goods.
sneaking if you ain't with
Okay,
your
it
baby
is.
mama.
She got some goods.
It
Hold on.
is.
She got some goods. She got some goods, right?
She might have them good goods.
Okay, but guess what? Now say, but you more quick to sneak and get that pussy with the adrenaline rush to catching on a humbug when it's free, when it's the opportunity is at the best. Most people sneak.
All right, one more, then we done. Then we done with Tank Page, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my man James
And I
Tank
love his
Scott.
face. I love his face.
James Tank Scott. He asks questions every day.
Break up with them.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't like Miss Troll. I just been going one after another. This how consistently be. Why can't people be consistent once they got the mate they wanted?
But you may be consistent.
Like the
Put
same,
it in a
the
relationship.
same,
Right. The
Same
same
thing.
thing.
Same thing.
Get her.
Continue.
Why you don't keep that
Keep that
drive to
energy.
keep her?
Why you
That's
don't
a
keep
woman's
that
question. Is y'all do that?
Okay,
Facts.
you know why?
Only women
Facts.
do that.
Facts.
No, why we do that? It's just like this.
We gotta be
It's
frugal
like
that
a
way.
woman control. Like y'all got man's
It's a control
control.
mechanism.
We got a woman control. It's put it like this. Okay, all right, you got me already. So now I don't gotta put on. I don't gotta do
That
no
lace
down
front.
here,
Ain't
done.
got
No
no-
more.
Sometimes you don't.
But I
sometimes you
still
don't.
do. I still
But
do.
a lot of women, once they get you,
Yeah.
the freaky shit that started in the beginning stop. The
Hey.
let's talk stop. The little,
I remember I was dating a bitch, right?
The clean up behind you stop. Now it's damn nigga, you can't never pick your pants up. First it was I be putting my man's clothes up. All that. I've been in a relationship with 23 years.
Hey, look, I remember I was dating a bitch,
Yes.
and she was like,
I'm
you know, I got a thing.
19.
I got a thing with them hands and them toes. You know what I'm saying? And she just wouldn't get them toes done for shit. And then she finally said, like, nigga, they ain't been done this long. And it's like, bitch, don't you know them feet to make me leave you? You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's part of your hygiene when you're a woman.
Yeah. But
is.
her attitude was like, shit, nigga, they ain't been done, and you
What you complaining about now?
been banging me, and you know
Oh,
what I'm
you
saying?
must seen another bitch with her toes done. No, I mean I did and thinking like I would like my woman to have that too.
I will
Facts.
say under all normal circumstances, a woman is supposed to continue to keep herself up every now and again. She's supposed to go that extra step and put the stilettos on in the house.
Ooh.
Now, if your woman is not doing that, maybe as a man, you should try to communicate, look into things like, babe, what's going on? Your feet.
No, you
know
don't.
what
But
I'm
then they
saying?
say
What's
we
up?
bitching.
It could be.
We want why you bitching?
I don't know what kind of woman
Like-
that would
like-
be.
like
It's
the
like,
majority.
babe, I'm glad you asked.
We're
Yeah,
not talking
I'm
about-
really stressed out,
Well,
baby. You know what I'm saying?
we have established.
Majority.
I think dealing with this one, we have established men are from Mars and women are from Venus. How it
Yeah, we
goes.
from different
That
planets.
shit is really
Yeah.
true.
It is.
There's
You know what I'm
even some
saying?
niggas that
That shit is
stop
true.
getting shade.
No,
Stop putting on face
Niggas,
clothes.
I do that.
Yeah.
My bag on.
I do that.
My bumps. I
I do that.
My bumps.
I go without shaving for a month, 2 months. Like fuck it. I
Y'all
don't
get
give a fuck.
comfortable too.
I
Yeah.
know.
Well,
I don't
see,
care. What you
now-
gonna leave me
Okay,
because
one
I
guy don't like
got
deep
natural hair that
dressing
grows on
up,
my
and
face?
that's
It's 5 o'clock, but you're
One guy
Why got
Stop.
don't like
Too low.
dressing up.
We
You
do
know
it
what I'm saying?
because of our
Hey
style.
about to get ready to sign off, man. You know what I'm saying? Just have a little fun with
You
Big
won't have
Tank
to
Dog.
show
You know
me.
what I'm
I'm
saying?
not-
Who pulled in on me? Give everybody your social media, man. See if you can get some more followers on that page.
All right.
James.
You can follow me on James Tank Scott. That's my first page. If you're in the music, you can follow me at James Tank Scott 2. That's usually most of the artists and stuff I deal with. You can also go to YouTube and pop in Tank and Stiletto Show, and that's AM with the symbol and Stiletto with an A, not an I. And I'm telling you, you're gonna see some hot shit on there. I'm a really crazy, funny dude, both of us. And look us up, holla at us. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. I keep it live, I keep it real all the time. So, and tell your friends, your family, Snoop, Tony, Lil Ron, tell them to go check the page out. Tell them to go holla at me. And I keep popping all the time. And
Really?
I'm a man that's
Hey,
consistent.
look. Really, he do. I've been following his pages, and he on the same shit I be on. I've
Hey.
been following that
He
shit.
trying to pull me to Arizona, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple other people, but he definitely been talking about trying to get me down to Arizona.
See what I do.
Huh?
Let's see what to do. I got family down there.
See what I'm saying? As long as I got some backup, man, we can make this happen, man.
We get ready to make this happen, I'm telling you.
My brother down there, he's
You know,
sovereign too.
Sovereign citizen.
Like I said, you know, been blessed with a little money, you know, with good jobs that's gonna make money, and we finna dump. We finna
Let's
dump money.
dump,
We finna make this.
Let's dump there because Detroit getting boring, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta,
Yes, y'all is.
we gotta go somewhere it's popping.
I
though.
love y'all, but we gotta go see some shit, you know?
For sure. And plus, you know, people like me in ghetto, we just create an outlet for people that ain't got nowhere to go for sure.
Sure
You know
will.
what I'm saying?
Definitely. I'm telling y'all, we gonna make this popping. Y'all gonna want to go some places, and I'm ready to get it going. It would have been had it going if it wasn't for COVID.
Yeah.
It was getting ready to get started with Bobo Lamb and T Barb
Ooh.
and a lot of other people. We were getting ready to put it down, and we're gonna start it back up now that COVID is kind of releasing its grips.
They say we COVID free now. I mean, not COVID like it's gone, but they saying no more restrictions on anything.
On the 22nd, it was supposed to be uplifted, no mask
Definitely.
and all that.
Well, it's already been like that in Arizona, Texas, California just opened up. But Arizona,
Where's
we've been
Vegas?
like that for
I
a
love
while,
Cali.
and Vegas is
I
finna
really want
open
to go
up.
back to Cali.
Well, how was COVID in Arizona?
Shit, it was crazy as hell.
Was it?
We were the number one state for COVID.
Word.
We was Michigan.
Yeah.
Why? How was that? I think.
Well, because people were listening to this fool of a president that we had, and didn't believe the hype that it was real. Because the biggest thing everybody was talking about, oh, it's not real. This is like getting a cold or something. And I told him, you name me
I
one
still think it
cold.
was a conspiracy. Cause goddamn it, where did it go?
It ain't nothing but SARS.
It's still there.
If you look up
It's
corona,
still
the
there.
real definition, it says SARS corona.
Right,
But I'm saying to a point
It's just another level
Different
and
strand.
another
Different
strand
strand.
of COVID.
they say
COVID has
now
always been
it's called
been
Delta.
there.
It's
Delta
been here for
COVID.
20, 30
The,
years.
the actual problem wasn't the virus. The problem was the mass infections. You can't
That's how
handle.
the pandemic.
Listen, you can't happen. You can't. We couldn't handle as fast as it affected people. And the amount of time you had to quarantine yourself, they ran out of equipment.
Yeah.
They couldn't handle that consumption.
And the biggest thing is, if we would have had a president that would have shut it down in the beginning,
Yeah,
It
'cause
wouldn't-
you know,
it
he
wouldn't-
was
it
still
wouldn't-
letting people come
Right.
from Washington. He was
Right.
still allowing them to travel
you
back
know,
and forth from DC.
he made a whole crew that just didn't believe it,
And from
that
out
it
the
was
country.
real,
But it wasn't his fault.
but it was real.
But it
He
wasn't.
just could have did better damage
y'all
control. That's
don't-
all I'm saying.
It wasn't his fault,
Y'all gotta
but he
remember-
could did.
y'all
He
gotta
just
remember.
his damage
The
control could have been a lot
government-
better.
So he just didn't take it serious enough. He didn't make
Right,
us,
he
he
really
didn't
didn't.
make us feel the impact how
We didn't
serious it
feel
was.
the importance of it.
You know why?
Because I know I was like, man, I
He our
ain't wearing
leader,
that
shit.
shit.
If he
I used to be,
look.
I used to be like, say for instance, I'm in the laundromat, you know, washing
That's right, a lot of
clothes,
us don't.
and I used to
We
look
work with
around
people.
like, damn,
See, this one thing. Mo.
everybody got on the mask.
Fuck going on.
Like, am I the retarded one, or are they the retarded ones?
And if y'all
I was one of them first ones that had the mask on.
Yeah.
Because I work at the hospital, and we
Oh,
firsthand
you
we get
first
to talk
line.
to the CDC,
Right.
and the doctors, and
And
it's
then
like
people-
it was like, put your mask on.
People don't
This is
understand
like
what
real.
now.
And then you gotta remember this. Listen, people don't understand why we wore the mask. We didn't wear the mask so your breath don't get to me. We wore the
know that.
mask so we don't touch and touch.
touch your mouth.
That's
But
how we
here's
wore
the
mask.
thing, though. Here's the thing, though. We wore the mask, but it didn't protect anything.
It did.
It did. It protect those who were smart enough and diligent enough to wear the mask
And
and
sanitize. Every time you touch something.
And
every time you touch something. Because
Yeah.
I used to talk to people in stores. They would wear these gloves,
That
and they
don't
wouldn't
help.
change the gloves.
That
and,
don't help.
And then it helps if you have a box of gloves.
But I'm saying
and
carrying
you
the same
change it.
gloves on,
and you
that's
can if the same gloves.
That's
You already-
my point. Like it was
Okay,
like
it's just
it was
more-
like people did things, but it was like you
They
still
didn't
not
follow- 'cause They
doing.
didn't follow the instructions.
Like how
But
many
you
times
don't
have
do.
you went to the gas pump and you wore gloves? Never.
But you know what I
But
did?
you said
what
along
you
the
did,
way, after
that's what I did.
You kept.
People
What I
ain't
did is
aware.
I kept sanitizing in my car.
Some
When
in my
I
car
touched
right
it,
now.
and I get in the car,
Every time I come from anywhere and I get in the car,
And
I
I
got a
wipe.
spray.
and I
Sanitize.
sanitize my hands.
Every time.
So I didn't. I must have been an idiot, huh?
When I go into my house,
That's the rules they say.
when I
You
go to my
part of the
house,
problem.
I sanitize everything.
But see, you got to think about this again. Everybody be blaming Trump. You got to understand, the president can only do what Congress allowed him to do. So you can't just blame
But
Trump. It's a
see,
role in
I'm not
everything.
blaming Trump, but Trump could have. If Trump would have put it out, just as many people that listened to him, that it wasn't real,
Right.
they would have listened to
But
him.
Congress
Yeah,
not
they
that.
would. Yeah, they
You
would.
gotta remember, he don't even write his own speeches.
We got a few more minutes left for the Good Wood Show. Come on, man.
They
You know what I'm
take
saying?
his
My
thoughts
man,
and turn it into a
Ghetto, you know what I'm
Say
saying?
what's good for the public.
Right.
Hey.
It's like the shot.
We about to get up out of here, man. Y'all been tuned in to a spontaneous show
Biggest
with
deal
Moe
is-
DaVon,
if
with the
you
boy
catch
Big
it.
Tank, you know what I'm saying?
Even though you've
Hey.
had it, it's going to
I got the song I've been playing today. I got $100 bet. And nobody can't send a song today. This gonna go on till 12 o'clock. Can't nobody send me a song harder than this song right now.
It must be one of mine.
$100, got
It
$100.
must be Scurvy Bitch.
Can't nobody send a song harder than this one I got right now.
Is it Scurvy Bitch?
This bitch so hard right here.
It's
though.
Scurvy Bitch, though.
It ain't scurvy. This bitch hard. Everybody get ready to get up out of here, man. I appreciate you, Tank Dog. Stop
For
it. You know what I'm
sure, for
saying?
sure.
Y'all stay tuned, man. If y'all tuned in right now, make sure y'all keep the app open. You know what I'm saying? Was you listening live?
Well, listen, like,
Yeah.
early now, I've been
Yeah,
running around.
yeah. You don't never listen to
I
me in the
do.
car.
I've been
Yeah,
running around.
when I'm on air, you ain't never listening.
I've been running. I do.
When I'm on, I said when I'm on
I
air.
always come up like, good, what? What's good?
Whatever.
I've been on the road for the last 2 hours.
Whatever, nigga. Play that in the car, nigga. Nah.
I ain't been in the car, man.
I'm out of here, y'all. Till next time. But hey, $100 bet for this. You tell me.
Show for me up in that ghost. We got ghost niggas. Last night red carpet event. I was hosting. Pocket watching, carrying my pockets, watching what I gross. I did. My chain stick, but my watch just the grossest me. Listen, the bread, that's my grocery list. When them lights come out the gate, that's the motion. Close, they got a ghost. But
Reason why I like it, cause you know that nigga. You know he ignorant like that.
so toast me. So for this nigga, all let it live. My feelings on the fence. Niggas looking at me like I'm
They not making him say his words. That's what it is.
That's all I heard. Niggas must be smoking dick. Location on. Bitch, I'm feeling my